Good evening, everyone. It's time for a brand new one-day special. We've got Elizabeth Craft Designs. That means we've got something very special for you. We're going to be joined by Els live via Skype also, so something to look forward to there. Lots of inspiration, lots of wonderful demonstrations, and of course, the one-day special itself does carry a saving, as it always does. Now then, I'm not sure this might be the last time we see Els this year. We'll have to ask her, won't we? We'll have to ask. Now, I think she's ready and waiting for us. Can we say good evening to Els right now? Oh, Els, are you there? Hello!
Yes, I'm here, Catherine.
Hi!
Nice to see you.
And you too. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. It's very windy here, so I hope we don't hear any storm. But yeah, it's beautiful. Glad to be back. I was just there, I think, a week ago, or a little bit over a week. So yeah, very happy to be back. And as planned, I think now this is the last time for this year.
Is it? Oh, well, we've got to make the most of you then, Els, and I'm sure we will. It's a pleasure to see you. Right, let's have a look at that one-day special straight away because, oh my word, we've got some treats in store. Now, I am going to give you the details, but I'm also going to say hold your horses on this one because we do often have those big collections, don't we? And we've certainly got one of those tonight. So let's go through the details. You can actually see on the screen right now. What have we got here? We've got numbers, we've got pages, we've got shutters, we've got planner essentials. It's a whole die collection. 3 die sets is the one-day special there. We will, of course, talk to Els about these. We'll find out the inspiration behind them as well. Huge dies. Look at these. Absolutely huge. £8 saving. 2 payments of £29.99. The item number is 264950. Now that is just the one-day special. That's the 3 die sets that we're seeing there. We gave you a bit of a sneaky peek then, didn't we? We did. We had a little wander down the counter because, of course, we have got a full collection available for you as well. Now remember, when we do this, any savings on individuals will always carry over. Let's have a look at the saving, which is inclusive or on top of the savings that we've already got for you. So the one-day special, we did see a saving there. Was it £8? I think it was, wasn't it? We're saving elsewhere as well. We have got other bundles. We'll break those down. But on top of those extra savings, we're giving you as a Freedom member another £37.89. Of course, we're going to split this down for you as well. We're going to make it much easier. So we have got Flexi, and it's 3 ways. That really does help, doesn't it? Let's have a little look. £59.66 is all you need to pay today if you are a Freedom member. We're going to go through all of these in great detail, but the item number, if you want to be checking out really quickly, is 180674. And once again, we are panning across absolutely everything in that collection. So it includes the one-day special. We've got lots of different bundles. We've got stamps, we've got dies. We've got huge dies actually. Think ahead for next year. Think ahead for your planners for the new year. You can create them, of course, with the dies and the products we've got on today's shows. In fact, these are going to stretch right throughout the whole of the 4 seasons that you would expect throughout the year. Now then, those payments, great to have them split. We're going to ask Els about these because, of course, we do want to find out about the inspiration behind these. We want to see demonstrations as well. So, Els, straight away, tell us about this collection.
Well, what the collection is, what Esther did this time, so it's planner and sidekicks. So there's some sidekicks for the smaller one, there's some larger for the planners, but you can combine all the parts together as well. So lots of elements can mix and match, and I have beautiful samples here to show you. So it's a fantastic release. We actually just released it, and it's been amazingly well received, although we're a little bit late in the season, but that is because of all the transportation issues and that kind of stuff. But everybody, and you know, Christmas comes back every year as well, so we will make sure if everything works well, you have it well before Christmas, of course, but that all depends on you know, in the help from everybody. But it's a fantastic collection. I have so much fun stuff to show you.
I'm sure you have, and we cannot wait to see as well. But we've mentioned there, yes, there are some seasonal elements, but there's much more besides as well. And as Els says, Christmas comes around every single year. I'm loving the look of that little coat hanger. I've just spotted that. I didn't see that before. So we're looking at the one-day special, the 3 dies, and part of the big collection, of course, everything else that we saw on the counter as well. Now, the complete collection details are there on the screen, 180674. Can we have a little look at these and break it down a little bit further and have a really good look at each of the elements here? Now, we have got individuals available. Of course, we'd like to be able to cater for every pocket. In fact, the first one we're going to tell you about are the reindeers. Now, bottom of the screen, if you keep an eye out, you can see those individual prices and item numbers as well. So let's have a look at this one. We have got the deer. I can see candles in there as well. Of course, you've got your pages. Really nice. I can't wait to see the demonstrations and the samples that Els has got for us. Now, also, I must tell you about the dispatch date, 17th of December. That goes for everything on the show today, so just bear that in mind. But we can see, as I say, at the bottom of the screen there, if you're looking for those individual bundles, that's where you will find the details. Other than that, the side of the screen for the big collection. Right, what else have we got here then? Because we've got so much involved in here. I dread to think how many individual elements there are. I don't think anybody will have counted these up. There's absolutely dozens and dozens and dozens of stamps, as well as those dies. There's far too many to count, as you can see, when we look at the stamp bundle especially. Oh my word, look at this. Now you've got all of the numbers there. Of course, the numbers for every month. Then you've got words like friends today, love yesterday, birthdays. You've got all of those wonderful planner pages there with the months again, the dates, lots and lots of individual stamps there. Do you know, it just keeps going on, doesn't it? Look at these, incredible amount of stamps. I'm loving the torn edges of the ones we're looking at currently as well. Now, of course, if you're looking at particular options here and you are looking at, you know, working to a certain budget, everything will be on the website as well. More stamps for you there, really interesting bundles. Now, I'm going to ask Els if we can get set for a demonstration. Els, hopefully you can do that for us. I've got the thumbs up, like that, wonderful, wonderful. We'll let Els get set up because we do want to get to demonstration as soon as possible. Now, at the bottom of the screen, you've seen details for a couple of stamp sets we just saw actually. We've got Hello December. And also, I think it's the two together in that one, 9 stamp sets. They're individual ones. There they are. There they are. 068063 if you're looking at those. We have got an awful lot to get through on this show. So I'm hoping Els is ready and we're going to head straight over there right now. Els, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So let's see if, because my iPad is, am I good in the screen with the planner?
You are very good, excellent.
Okay, wonderful. So what I want to do first, because going through the collection, because of course the complete collection is kind of a collection that all goes together. So let me show you the different ones that we have.
Okay.
Let me see, because my samples are not, because this is the first page I created, so that this will be my December day by day. And that's what we have online as well. So you can do that, but you can do it for every month, of course. So if you get a picture like this, a little pocket. And so this is this page with the deer that I have here. So that is the forest one. And I know you have that together with the candle one, which is a fantastic die set as well. But here I have the tree one, and you have the deer in there. So I have one of the small deers here. And then I will just flip through because I want to give you an impression of what you can do with the dies.
Okay.
And then here I have kind of matched it up exactly on the back. And this is one of the numbers. And here you see the paper. And for the people that are not familiar with the book yet, like the book is immensely popular. So that's on the show as well. So if you're online already, don't forget to check that out, because Reminiscence, the book, I will show that in a bit. Okay. But that is absolutely fabulous. So you don't want to miss that one.
You don't.
So
in fact,
this is all the paper from that.
Details on the screen for everybody so they can jot those down or pop something into their basket right now. Okay.
Yeah, and then we have... so what I do, I kind of work on pages, but not all at the same time. So this is the one with that's in the one day special with all the like little windows in there. What you need to do, because this one is only the frame that you're buying with the overlays.
I see.
So you basically need to back it with a solid page. You can die if you don't have a solid page. I know it's in the show as well. But if you just want to go for the one day special, you can actually trim this piece yourself and put it on the back. And then you have all those windows. So, and of course, that is for every, you know, that's just fun for any occasion. Then here I have a start of the candle page. And I'm actually going to make that one. And that is very, very popular because you have the candles. So I'm going to build this page. Okay. And here Esther has already Esther has already done one, you see.
Oh,
so
isn't
she
that
already
lovely?
built the candles there. But I also use those because that's one of the things that they, okay, you can use it all year round. I use it here on a card. This is like a stamp that's in the set. That's the paper, and that's also the paper. I put a nice poinsettia on there, but I also made 2 candles in, like, you know, in some glitter with a dotted pattern on there. So this is something typical for any occasion. So the candle page will be absolutely beautiful. So that's that one. Then here I have the shutter, and the shutter is fantastic. That is a fantastic set for cards as well. What you see here is basically it's a set for the size of the Sidekick. So for the smaller one we have here.
Yeah.
So this is, you see, so this is it on a page for the smaller one, and you can open it like this. And this one needs instructions. It is fantastic. And Esther, because I will do the show like after this one, tomorrow morning, Esther, the designer of the line, will do the first shows in the morning, or for you afternoon already, I think. No, in the morning. But she will do the first 2 shows tomorrow. Okay. And she will explain you this exactly. But Esther also made a fantastic video. So if you get your things in and it's not to find online anymore, there is a YouTube to tell you exactly how to make this one. So that is the shutter page, but this is also a fantastic card, of course. I made my first one last night. It's not perfect yet, but I made this one with a little Santa in there.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
And you see, there you go.
Oh, this is so much fun, Els. You can put your own photographs behind there, little messages and everything.
Yes, exactly. So there's like stamps that fit in there. We actually have stamps on in one of the stamp sets, which I will show you in a second. Because what Esther did as well, like every dropout piece has a stitching line on there as well. Yeah. And we always say value for money, so we always try to kind of accomplish that. So all the little pieces that drop out have that stitched line on there, and you can stamp on that because there's stamps that actually match that. Match those insert pieces that drop out.
That is fantastic.
So that's...
Els, I've got to call it a stock update already. It is literally flying out, seriously. I can tell you, when it comes to that complete collection, oh my word, did I hear that right? 40%? 40% of the stock has gone. I'm just looking at the clock, we're only just 12 minutes in. Oh my word. Els, I don't want to take any time from you, but everyone is loving this, absolutely loving it. I'm not surprised, especially now we've seen those shutters as well. Oh my word. Back to you, Els.
Yes. So, and don't forget, if you go to, and Esther is, if you go to Esther Glass, like, and you know, you can find it on our ECD planners and journaling Facebook group as well. You will find this video, because make sure you watch that video, because Esther explains it really well. But make sure to watch tomorrow morning, because she will do this live on the show as well.
It's definitely one not to be missed.
Yeah, and then we have a few extra pages in there, but I don't want to go there now. So I just want to go through the set now. Oh, okay. This little element is there, you see? So don't miss that one. And then I have the pages here from Esther in here. So just want to make sure I show those as well. So you see Esther has the candle here, the candle page. Then here she has the page with the trees. Then here we have the calendar one, and that is a really nice one as well, because that one is a stamp set. And
yes, we saw that.
Stamp that. Yeah, you have 1 till 31. And what Esther did as well, but you see, I'm kind of a little bit all over the place, but you know, after the last show, I think, you know, we can handle everything, because that was. Did you have a glass of wine ready for Alex there in the back? Because she tried to win. She tried to win so bad. It was fun to watch, and I really thought, oh, I need to look into those games for the grandkids, because it's really fun.
They are fantastic games. I've got some myself, I can assure you of that. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah. So, but you can make a calendar of those. So you can use the paper and then make a calendar from every month, you see, because we have the stamps in the sets. So that is actually a really fun thing to do as well. So you just make a birthday calendar. And what a great gift this would be if you give this as a gift.
Wouldn't it? Yeah, it seriously would be. Oh my word, I'm loving everything else. I've got to tell you, it is so important to see these samples with you and you to talk through them, because as amazing as we know all the products are, sometimes when you just look at the dies and you see the shapes, you think, I can't quite work it out. And then it all falls into place, it all makes sense, and everything is so usable. and you are going to enjoy putting everything together as well. You've got so many options here. Let's get back to Els and see some more, because I think it just gets better and better.
Yeah, so this is actually just a page, because every die here has that extra insert, and that's what I had in here. You see, so this is without any extras. So every die here has a little extra square or rectangle that Esther used on here, you see. So this is two-toned, but if you just cut it once, you just have the windows without it. So depending on the paper you're using, you might want to decide if you want to kind of use just the die or also the insert pieces. So that is that one. Then I have lots to show. Lots to show. Then we have the numbers. So those numbers are a great size, of course, and I'm going to use them in my December day by day. You see, so here I have the number 12 for the month of December. And then here I started with the 1 already, you see, so that's page 1. And then I'm just going to go all the way down till the 31st of December. So every page will have one of those numbers on there. But then if you look at this, you say the cloth hanger, you see, that is so much fun to use.
Isn't that fun, Els?
That one.
Isn't it fun?
I know. Yeah, and then here, so this is for a birthday, because here it says hip hip hooray. So when I get to the stamps, you can see that. Then also the paper, so the book, Reminiscence, the book, has like a lot of cutting elements in it. So there's numbers in there. So you can use those on there as well. So it's, you know, it's really a fabulous set. Let's see which one I didn't show you yet. That one I showed you already. That one I showed you. The shutters I showed you. So now these are the 3 for the Sidekick. So let me get the Sidekick here.
Okay.
Because those are fabulous as well. So there's 3 Sidekicks die. So of course, this one, the shutter, you can use in both. You can also use in cards. So that is, you know, very easy. Then we have the one here. You see that has the page here, like the torn edge. Yeah. Then it has here that says, remember, let me show you. I have that here. I actually have that die set ready for demonstration as well for later. But you see, so you have that page. Oh, this is actually a round plate. That's from a different set. But then you have, in this one, you have that little piece. There is a stamp in the complete collection that gives you 7 days of a week. Then you have that little piece here with the slides in it. And you can basically, if you trim this down, you can slide it in here, and then you can make your own agenda. Or you can just put in that you need to go to the, you know, just a little kind of touches there. Then that piece says, I don't know if I showed that correct. It says, remember this forever, which will fit in your Sidekick. So it just goes over the page like this. You see, so you glue that down. You see, then you have that remember this. Yeah, but then this one, there is another set that has December day by day in it. So that's what I mean, that you can mix and match it all together. Because if you trim this down along that stitched line, then you have something that you can use in your planner. So now if I get my planner here and I have a planner page, I can put it here, or I can put it on the other side. You see, if I put it here, so you can use that in both the sizes as well. And that's what I mean with mixing and matching the different elements together. So that is another thing that you can use in both the sizes. Then you have a 4-leaf clover, little tabs that have extra like stamps with it as well. Then that little circle also fits those stamps. So the dropout pieces from that shutter one are a little bit bigger, but this size fits the stamps that I'm going to show you in a second as well. Okay. So it is really, there's so much.
Everything has been thought about, hasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Reinforcements here, so 4-leaf clover reinforcements.
They're reinforcement cells?
Those are reinforcements, yeah. I actually have those here as well, you see? So that's, here, I put it here, you see? So that's the reinforcement. Yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Then we have this set, and that's the little snow globe. So that is a page, and then with that's actually what the page I have here, you see, so that's the rounded corner. And then I use the other one, like the other set with it. Yeah. This one comes with a stitched rectangle that goes on there, you see. So this one I don't think you can see the stitched element there, but this one has a stitched element here. So that is that piece. And then you have that little snow globe. And that little snow globe I actually put in my, because you know I had the show last week with the journals. I made a little snow globe and put it here in my journal.
Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful,
Isn't it
Els.
fabulous?
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
It is so much. It is so much fun. So that is that set. And then this one, that's a fun one. So that's stitched overlay, and I have that here. Oh, here you have the little snow globe as well, you see?
Wow.
With some, this is actually from the book as well. So this highlights the book really well. Can I show the book, Catherine?
You certainly can do, Els. We will change the details on the screen so everybody can see them as well. Let's have a little look at this book. Honestly, you want to pop this into your baskets as well.
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of people that want to. They always say one to stroke and one to use. And honestly, with this one, so what it says here, so you got 32 double-sided sheets in 120 grams, and you got 32 double-sided sheets in 250 grams. So it repeats itself. But then, but if you look at the patterns, wait, you see, so you have Silent Night there. It is absolutely stunning. You have all those cutout labels. I will show you those in a second. Here, you see all those cutout pieces. Yeah, it is. It is fabulous.
I adore the colour palette as well, Els. It's absolutely divine.
I will go through the front because it flips. You've got a real richness
about those colours, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. You see, so these are the lighter ones. So you get a repeat. Here, look at those tags that you can cut out. It is absolutely beautiful. This is you see all the tags that you can cut out.
Yeah.
You can put the reinforcements on that. So that book is so beautiful. It is, I think it's, you know, it's the season, a repeat. So, and it's not all for Christmas, not at all. But there are some winter or Christmas elements in there. But it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I cannot, you see, those I all cut out. But look at the pattern you see here. It's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous.
You know, Els, never mind saying go for two, one to stroke and one to use. I think you want to go for at least half a dozen of these. You are going to use them. They are divine. And it's flying as well because half the stock has already gone. Oh my, those greens.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Look at them. They are beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Els, I've got an announcement to make. I must do this, and I'm looking at the clock. We're only 22 minutes in. We are very rapidly approaching limited stock on the whole collection. You are loving this. Seriously, this is... it's not going to last. That's all I can think. It's not going to last. If you haven't checked your basket out yet, do it now. You do not want to miss out on this. If there's any stock available and you want this, don't sit on the fence any longer. Pop this into your basket and check it out. I am just waiting with bated breath for the next update. It is now limited. I'm telling you. Oh no. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Seriously, I don't know what we're going to do.
I gave Joep's phone number,
we're
so
sold
they need to call.
Oh no! Right, okay. We might have to find a plan B. We might have to make some calls. We might have to see what we can do. But oh my word, it has sold out. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to a Freedom video just while we have a little bit of a rethink. Here we go.
Have you heard of Freedom? Did you know that as a Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £7.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Freedom members badge, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with a craft store more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause if you're going away, or you can cancel at any time you decide. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 88888 and join Freedom today.
What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments. so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly Flexi-Buy payments, offering you extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with the craft store easier. Have we got a plan B? Not quite yet. We're still working on it. So we're going to show you a few other items as well. Now, the book that we've just mentioned and that Els did show us, extremely busy as well. We do still currently have some stock, but it is also flying out. £24.49. This is just incredible. Let's have a closer look at this again, because you've got 64 sheets here. This is book number 3, so you may have seen book number 1. You may have them. Book number 2, of course. Now, as Els explained, it's not just one GSM. These are double-sided. Look what you've got in here. I mean, there's elements that you can fussy cut, you can die cut. You've got the most beautiful pages. This is for your planners, for your cards, for your home decor. You decide how you work with this. The theme running through here is just incredible. The distress look, the colour palette, you've got the richness there, that beautiful red. Look at that. Gorgeous. We saw that on one of those planner pages, didn't we? That page had been used. Let me just have a look at the GSM again, because you do get repeats in here. You've got 2 different weights. So 120 GSM at the front of the book, and then, let me just double check, I think it's 250 GSM at the back. So 32 double-sided sheets of each. Definitely, if you can afford to do so, go for at least 2 of these. You are going to use them, and then you're going to think, why on earth didn't I buy a second one? Gorgeous. Literally flying out the door. 3/4 of the stock has now gone. I don't know if we're going to get to the end of this. I haven't have anything left. Oh dear, we're starting to panic a bit. 722972 is the item number if you are going for that wonderful paper book there. Now, you did see, of course, the planner covers, the Sidekick. This is the ochre. These are incredible when it comes to quality as well. Now, let me just show you how this works. So, you've got that lovely elasticated piece there, which, you know, they've got that band as well that's going to keep everything nice and neat for you and not cause any damage on the edge. It cushions as well. Of course, when you open that up, you've got pockets inside. You've got the lovely ring binding mechanism there. What I love about this is when you close that, of course, you can see those at the front. So, you know, they're not going to cause any damage to the cover. It looks smart, doesn't it? It looks really, really smart. And what I also love is on the back, if you look, you've got Elizabeth Craft Designs. That is a gorgeous colour, isn't it? Only £13.99. We've got a £5 saving today. So this is your Sidekick, remember. So the smaller of the planner covers. 193184 is the item number. And we do have those dies, or we did have those dies, of course, that would suit that. Now the next one, let's look at this one. We've got a Sidekick planner again. This is espresso. So of course, inside, can I take this out? Am I allowed to do that? I'm going to nod. I think it's all right. It's just because I know the linings are going to be different. We like to see the colour inside as well as out, don't we? What I also think about these is they are great gifts for somebody because they're beautifully packaged. Let me just take off the lid. Let's have a little look inside this one. Easy to wrap as well. I'm just hearing from Lewis. This is very smart. I'm loving the espresso. Gorgeous. It is nice, isn't it, to see the inside cover. You've got an area to put your pen in there as well. Of course, you create all those pages and you decide what goes inside there. Another wonderful price because, again, a £5 saving, £13.99 on this one. 238583 is the item number on this one. Now, that will probably go back in the box a little bit later, but for now, I'm going to leave it there. I won't open them all up, because I think we've got the same colour range coming here, but it's the larger version, of course. So we will have a look at this one. Now this one is £18.99. Again, it is espresso, so I presume the inside will be exactly the same. It's just the larger size. As I say, the item number is 083531, a £7 saving. Again, if you want to multi-buy on these, if you want them for yourself or buy them as gifts, now's the time to get them. The way this show is going, I can hear panic in my ear right now. The way this show is going, there might not be anything left. Okay, now we have got something else. Of course, we've got the larger version of the ochre as well. I'm presuming the same price. Yes, there it is, £18.99, a £7 saving, 881185 is the item number there. Beautiful, aren't they? Now, we have got some returning favourites as well, but you might not have ever seen these before, or maybe your budget didn't allow last time and you're wanting to fill those gaps again. Now we've seen the concept of those pages with a collection that's gone. You can understand when you look at the dies now how everything's going to work. Obviously these are different, but you've got all those elements that are going to make those pages extra special. So we've got die set number 1 to 11 here. Oh no, number 1 it is, it's 11 dies, isn't it? I was going to say, there's not 11 dies there, is there? Yeah, so number 1. So do check to see if you've got this one. As I say, if you want to fill gaps, now's the time to do it. You've got a £5 saving. Everything works together. You can see those wonderful reinforcements there, those pages, lovely die cuts there. Of course, everything will work with those papers as well if you are going for that. 549421 is the item number here, only £17.99. Let's have a look at the next one. So moving down again. Now this is an interesting one. Oh, what do we call those little slots? They're like, I think they're a Euro slot, aren't they? That's what they're called. Now you've got here the Essentials wave pocket. Now 9 dies in here. That's a nice shape, isn't it? That wave on there. So very nice indeed, and you can only imagine, can't you? Hopefully we'll get to see these as well at some point, or at least some of them. But when you see the samples and you see the papers used and you see how the dies work and how everything is put together, and of course you've got your own choice, the possibilities are absolutely endless. £17.99 again, £6 saving on this one, 208178. Then another fantastic set, lots of dies in this one. We've got the planner labels next for you, 13 dies in this one. Another great buy at £17.99. You've got those torn edges again, you've got the notebook pages, you've got all those wonderful elements, the arrow look, different arrows in fact. You've got, again, reinforcements on there. And you'll find different ways of working with things, lovely labels included in that one. 076162 is the item number there. £6 saving once again, just £17.99. Now next up, oh, this is a really interesting one. Now we did see, didn't we, if you were lucky enough to get the collection, did you see those reinforcements with the clover leaves? I thought they were brilliant. But there's another option. Look at this one here. We've got lots of reinforcements for you. It is a variety pack. You've got 12 dies, lots of different shapes and sizes. I think something to suit every single theme. I mean, you've got the cogs there, haven't you? You've got the fasteners. You've got the little banners or the little tags there. You've got rounded end reinforcements there. You've got the florals, you've got the chevrons, and it just goes on and it goes on. Wonderful set, 296019 is the item number, and so usable. It just finishes off those pages perfectly if you use those reinforcements. Next up, we've got more for you, even more. Who would think you could get even more wonderful reinforcements? Well, you can. We've got stars. Is that fish I can see? Oh, wow. Oh, look at the cameras as well. I've never seen these before. Oh, my, you've got tickets, fish, diamonds, you've got cameras. What else have we got in there? There's other things that I haven't mentioned. Almost, well, it's like a little pocket or a shield shape there as well. You've got snowflakes, I think they are. Oh, look at the oak leaves as well. Oh, you need both sets of these reinforcements. There's no excuse, is there, to change them around on every single page, something to suit the theme of every page that you create. £18.99, wow, saving on this one, £11. 12 dies in that set, 262086. Now, we're nearly at the end of the counter, not quite, we've still got more, lots more to tempt you with. Let's have a look at the next one. So this is our Sidekick Essentials. Now this is a die set again, but there's 8 individual dies in there. So remember, the Sidekick is the smaller of the planner pages, but of course you can mix things around a little bit as well. But if you are going for one of the covers, make sure it is the version that suits this, if this is the one you're going for. £11.99 is the price, £4 saving, item number 530209. One more to go. I am really starting to panic now. I don't know what's happening, but I can tell you about this one. Let's go. Let's have a look at this one. Now, this is interesting as well. Now, you don't realise how many dies you're getting in a set until you actually see the details, because you look at that and you think, oh, is that, you know, how many of these are joined together? Are they all separate? Well, yes, you have got lots of separate dies here, 9 in total. Now this again for the Sidekick, another essentials. This is number 18 when it comes to the die set. This is your Wave Pocket Sidekick die set. Lots of interesting elements within that one as well. $19.99, brand new today, that one, 460027. Right, I think we're going to play another video for you. Here we go.
Exciting news! For the 5th year in a row, the craft store has been awarded the top accolade of the Platinum Trusted Service Award from FIFO. These awards recognise businesses that deliver exceptional experiences as rated by you, our customers, and we are honoured to have been selected. The Trusted Service Award means you can shop with confidence based on the reviews from over 60,000 The Craft Store customer experiences. Thank you for your independent reviews. It means a lot to us.
Thank you, Janice. And Janice will be back on Wednesday. Right now then, we are trying our very, very best to sort something out because we're having such a busy hour. We've lost lots of items because we've lost the big collection. Now, we've seen what we can do, but there are some individual items available. If you look on the website, you see what you can find, treat yourself to something special. But I will repeat, we are working on it. Now, you can still get the papers. If you haven't treated yourself to these yet, please do so. We are going to see more of these, I think, with Els. If you want to go for them, though, the details on the screen, $24.49 is the price. You've got 64 sheets, 120 GSM and 250 GSM, all in that one book. These are double-sided as well, 722972. Now, hopefully, Els is there waiting for us because we need to get into a demo. Are you there, Els?
Yes, I'm here. I just want to
Fantastic.
show you some samples. Yeah, with the wave pockets. And I know I just talked to Joop, so I hope he is in contact. But, you know, I was disturbing him during the Formula One race. And there are very important... They're very important things in life. So the wave pockets. So what I want to show you, because that's why I added those, because that's one of my favorites. So here you had that base page with a photo frame and all kind of fun elements. But then this one, that is the wave page that goes on that base page as well.
Okay.
And those are little pockets. And we have those for the Sidekick and we have those for the planners. So that's why I added both of those in this collection, because there's still lots of people that start. If you miss that wave page, you have all those tags there as well. And there's so much fun to do. So you can add pictures to that. And here you see that little snow globe again. But then I'm going to take this one out because I want to show you that as well. And then I should go to demo because it's, you know, it's a crazy show. But I hope we can get some stock back.
We're frantic here, Els, I've got to tell you, absolutely frantic. But we are loving what you're showing us, seriously. Oh, look at that big box of goodies.
Yeah, so that's all from the book. So these are all the elements I cut out from the book. And that you can all use. And you have those in the lighter weight and the heavier weight. So that book is fantastic. Then I want to show this one, because that's why you think, why is this one in the show? There's actually only a few of those. I know. I think that there's not a lot of those. But there's tons of element in there. And if you bought the complete collection or the stamps by itself, you see these ones, those stamps, they match these elements, you see. So this and this, you see. So they all match the different shapes there, you see. So I have that one there. I actually stamped them out so you can see it. You see, so here you have this one. Here you have this one, you see. So you can write on that. Here you have this one, and here you have this one, you see. So that's all to use in your planner. And then this one, that's the little tag here, you see. And then you have a reinforcement set here that can go on there. So that's why this die set is in the collection. That's been always a very popular one. So that's why Esther now added the stamp set with it as well.
What a great addition it is as well.
Yeah, and I do have a, where did I leave it? A candle page to make. Oh yeah, wait, I covered it with stuff because I needed to kind of move things around. I have the candle here and I have my page. So if you want to, I can start putting that together. Okay. Oh, and the large wave. Yeah, the large wave. Let me show you that as well, because I have the large wave pocket in here. Or did I just show you that already? That one, and I have another one here. Oh yeah, I showed you that, I know. I have another one here. You see, so with different paper, like a little truck on it. So that's actually a fantastic set to have as well.
Okay.
Well, this is my page. So what I did with this one, I already cut the base page. So I actually used the base page behind that. That's in the set. You see the little label here?
Yes.
You can have that little label at the bottom, or you can have it at the top, as I have it here. You see here I wrote stamped memories on there. So I have that. And if you turn it around, you have it there.
That's
if
a
you
lovely
don't want it,
touch.
of course, yeah, if you don't want it, it's easy to trim that off, of course.
Okay.
So you can do that as well.
Yeah.
So what I have here, I have the candle pieces here cut out of the paper from the book. I used a thinner paper for the overlays, and then I backed that with the double-sided adhesive. We had that on the show several times already. You see, and that goes on there. And then I cut out this piece, but I already colored it. So I took the flames and I colored that with Distress ink, and I actually used 2 colors of Distress ink. And I can show it quickly because it's super simple. But it's nice to give it a touch of color, of course. And if you cut it out of plain paper, it's always going to be yellow or, you know, simple. But I like to kind of give it a little bit of a touch of different colors. So basically you take your Distress ink and you just color it. You see, kind of just give it a color. And then you add some of the darker color. Well, that's very light, this, but that's fine, just to give you an idea. And then I take a second color and kind of go in with that a bit, to give it a kind of a little bit of a touch of color there.
That real warmth about it, hasn't it, with that extra color?
Yeah, exactly. And I used scattered straw and wild honey there. So if people are interested, because I know a lot of people will have inks, but any color you have, of course. Oh, that's another page. You see, so I have this here. So basically, it's very easy, of course, now to build it up. So I'm just going to take this one, and you're going to line it up. And I kind of turn it because I cannot lean over, but I'm just going to line this up, trying to do it correct. This is always different in demonstrations, but I think I'm good there.
That looks perfect to me, Els.
I think it's good, but, you know, that's why I say it's always harder because normally I always say you kind of need to hoover over it more when you when you want to kind of get things straight. But I think that is good.
It's very good.
I am thinking that I want to add, this is too white, so I'm going to add a little bit of that scattered straw to that, like the light yellow, just at the bottom here a little bit. And it's not kind of just go in a little bit. Kind of take away a little bit of the white and kind of dab a little bit, so it's not a perfect white anymore. See, like that. So now I just took off the white. Then, and what I want, and that's kind of my how do you call it, OCD or something. I want to have that. I want to have that. How do you call it? The
wick.
The wick, thank you. So this has double-sided adhesive on the back as well. So what I wanted to do, I wanted it to go in here, you see. And so basically what I do, I kind of see how this goes. Well, I'm going to take this off first.
Do you know, that is great attention to detail as well, because it just looks so right, doesn't it, that you can just slide that into that little slot there.
Exactly. So I'm going to put this down. Then I'm going to slide this in here. Then put it on here. You see, like that.
Perfect.
And then I have the two flames as well, and that all has the double-sided adhesive on the back as well. Let me see. I need to kind of flick it to take it off. There we go. Should get my tweezer, which is always easier. And then you line this up, and so it's so easy to puzzle together.
I love it.
And I absolutely, isn't it beautiful?
It is. It's truly stunning. Those papers, Els, I'm not surprised the paper pad is so busy as well. I think we might end up losing that at some point because it is literally flying. 3/4, in fact, is already gone.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I'm actually, because of course, I made sure I had, because I'll tell you, they didn't even arrive in the US yet. So we don't have them here. So I made sure I had, because we flew a few in for like samples and that kind of stuff. So from the Netherlands, and I am sure working on 2 books already because it's so beautiful. And if you flick through it, it is so nice. It is so nice. You see, and then you line that up. Isn't that pretty?
It really is pretty.
Yeah, and of course you can make those, like for instance, if you use that in your planner and you have a birthday or something, you can make it into colors. If you have a nice stripy paper or anything that's just, it makes it so festive then. So you can absolutely use this for any occasion. Oh, else, wait. I had it. Here we go. There we go. You see, and now you have your candles there. And then you can add like little labels here. You can add, if you want to, of course, you can add that cloth hanger in and put like, put a picture in there. So that's something you can do. So there's all kind of elements in the line that you can use on there. And then, of course, we have our reinforcements. And I'm actually building up my stack again because I was out of a lot. And I have my reinforcements.
Now, you've treated us with the reinforcements, Els. We've got lots of choices there, haven't we? Oh, that's a good idea. Putting them all on the ring.
So you put them all on the ring. Yeah.
We've got two different sets, haven't we? So what we're going to do, Els, we're putting one item number on the side of the screen, one at the bottom so everybody can see. If you can't go for both, you certainly won't regret it. We've got huge savings on these as well. In fact, the one at the side of the screen, you can see £11 saving there, 262086, the other one 296019. Of course, full details on the website, but well worth going for both sets if you possibly can.
Yeah, so what I want to do here, like I have those golds, and I always have golds, so I have base colors here. So I have kind of a beige and some white in there. I have a craft color and I have the black. And I always have gold and silver as well, because that just works so well with everything. And of course, any reinforcement is backed with double-sided adhesive as well, because that's just super easy. So what I want to do at the bottom, because it is festive, I actually just want to stay with small gold ones. You see, so I just, and this is something that you just do at a night. This is something watching TV and don't want to kind of pay too much attention. This is something you just, at night, you just start to do, just cut.
So make the pages and then add the reinforcements afterwards while you're watching a nice film.
Yeah, exactly. And then at the top, I might want to go with some beige ones. Like this is, like these really, they're all nice. They're all nice. But you see, I only have like so many cut at the moment because I actually had them in a different storage. Oh, but now I have the white there. Wait, I need some white because this color doesn't match. So I have some white here. I have some white circles as well. So I'm just, because I want to kind of, but now I think I need to kind of color these a little bit as well. So I'm just going to get my, my ink back as well. And give that a little bit of touch of that straw, maybe just go around.
Yeah, just to tie it all together.
Yeah, tie it all together, exactly.
We're very busy on the reinforcements as well. Yes, if you haven't checked your baskets out on those yet, who knows what's going to happen. £11 saving on each. Both numbers are there for you. Do you know, if you are going for both, you really don't need to bother looking at the details, dear, because you know that they are incredible. We're going to show you pictures there. There we are, there's one of them. So that is pack 2. You've got 12 dies in that one, and of course multiple reinforcements on each die. So that's the one that's got the little fishes on there. There's the cameras as well. In fact, I've got the whole die set here. There it is. There you can see it. 262086 is the item number there. Love, love, love these. And then the other set, completely different. So the other one, we're calling it flowers, but you've got far more than flowers as well. In fact, those little rings that Els was using there, I believe, are from this one. And you've got the rings of different sizes there. I love the chevrons as well. Look at the flowers. You've got cogs and all sorts. £18.99 and £3 saving on this one. 296019. Another 12 dies there. Amazing value when you think of the amount that you're getting in that one set. Right, let's get back to Els, see how she's getting on.
Yeah, almost done. So this one I'm going to layer because I don't want it to be too white. So I did the craft color over it.
That looks nice.
You see here. Yeah, so that, and then, so what you can do now, you can decide to kind of leave it open because I want to have a picture on each page, probably. So I probably keep it open. And when I decide on a picture, I can use the picture frames, of course, that we have in the collection. Or you can, if you want to kind of put some note pieces there or something, you see, you can add something like this at the top. But you know, I don't fit. I don't think that one fits nicely or color-wise.
You've
but
got
there's
so
all
much
kind of
choice.
different. So much choice, yeah. And for the reinforcements, because there's all reinforcements on here as well. Like I just made this one before the show. See, so here I have that arrow thing. Here I have the small. Here I have the squares. Here I have an arrow, and then I added the black to it. You see the black square there?
Oh, yeah.
So there's all kind of, reinforcements. Esther was saying during her her last live that she did for Elizabeth Craft Designs last week. She said, sometimes I end a page and I think, oh, I'm not going to add reinforcements. And at the end, she says, there are always reinforcements. Because first of all, it protects your book, of course, because it protects your pages, so it doesn't tear. But it's just works very well to kind of keep it nice.
For
And
me,
you see,
it's the icing on the cake, I think, Els, with the reinforcements, because they look so wonderful. So yes, they're serving two purposes, as you say, protecting the pages, but also definitely the finishing touch, the professional feel. That's what you're getting there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think as well. And then you see, if you want to, you can actually add this one. This might actually be a nice, because I like that it's kind of blends in there.
Yeah.
I like that idea. So I'm going to add this one to here. Or remember this forever is actually a nice one for here as well.
Okay.
Maybe I do this one. So let me show you how I do that one. So that is the one that is basically for the Sidekick. So I'm just going to take my ruler and my knife. And I'm going to trim it here. You see, just make sure you hold it tight there. So just under the stitch line.
Yeah.
Now don't slide as what I'm doing, because I'm always making a small cut first. I rather do it a few times and press it too hard. And then it slides. So
yes, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, so you
Lovely.
see, so now that's done. And then I'm going to add that to the page here. You see, and I'm just going to line it up here. You just stick it down.
Oh, I like that a lot.
You see, and it kind of blends. Yeah, it blends in the page, and I actually like that look of it.
It blends in, but you can read it, and it just looks the part, doesn't it? It really does. Els, I'm just going to give you a time check as well. I'm so enthralled with what you're doing, actually. We have got about 4.5 to 5 minutes left, just under 5 minutes, I believe, left of the show. Details still on the screen for those reinforcements. We're going to change those details to the book that I've got in front of me as well, because this has been so busy yet again. And of course, we've been watching Els using the pages from this book so many times. That little box of goodies, all those cutouts were in there as well. 120 GSM and 250 GSM, double-sided. You are actually getting 32 sheets of each. I've literally fallen in love with this book. I think it's one of the nicest, the colour palettes, the designs, the usability of this. You cannot go wrong, I don't think, with this, can you? There we are, 722972. Let's get back to Els for the last couple of minutes. I don't know where this hour has gone. Els is supposed to be back at 8 o'clock. Don't know what's going to happen.
Yes.
Els, I'm going to throw it back to you for the last few minutes.
Yes, yeah. So what I want to do, I put this together, but of course, you know me, I'm always keep playing in the break as well, because I have some fun stuff to show for the second hour for sure. So this one I'm just going to edge, and then I will put that page together, and then I will probably add some fun little elements during the break, because I like the look of like the kind of the edged sides. And just quickly with this as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next hour as well. It's I hope we can get some inventory back.
Well, we're looking forward to it if it happens.
I will look. Well, we have two buildings here. So I'm actually in building 2 and Joep is in building 1. And so I did talk to him, but he didn't have his computer. So he needed to contact Mark.
Right, okay.
And I know they're probably looking into it, but I know for sure if we have more, that we can organize it in the break. So if people, I would say stay put, and then I hope we can get it back in the break. And then there it will be back in stock. And I'm going to add here tape to that.
I think we've got lots of eager people at home waiting with bated breath at the moment. Willing
we will sure
to get along with it.
Yeah, no, I think we should be able to kind of check and make sure that we have something back in the next hour.
Okay.
You see, and then you're going to add. And I love this idea. If you, if you just need a small check, and of course, when you stamp this, you use your stamping platform.
Yeah.
But then I made several at home, and then when you have this in your stamping platform, you can stamp a lot at the same time. That's what I do, kind of make more, and then it goes very fast. You see, and actually what Esther does, and I like that idea. Wait, oh, it's stuck already. I can trim it, because what Esther did, she always has a little touch of where are her pages in this one. She puts a little tag. Oh, she doesn't have it in here. Oh, I know, I saw it somewhere, like a little tag here with some notes or something. So
yeah,
that's fun. But here you can see, this is from one of the stamp sets, so that's kind of a little touch. So there's lots and lots of things that you can do with it. Of course, I will finish it with reinforcements. I also have that little girl from the stamp set cut out there, because that is a stamp from one of the stamp sets with the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And I just trimmed her out and colored her, so she can go on there. So there's lots and lots of things that I can do with that.
Okay.
And
we do have that little girl on the Christmas tree. We're still, that's one thing we've still got stock of. $11.99, 9 stamps there. If you do want that, so there it is. There it is. 068063. Oh my word. So Els, it has been an absolute pleasure. We're going to have to say goodbye to you now. We are willing that there's good news for 8 o'clock. I know everybody's going to be tuning back in, but we know, you've got so much planned for us, so much to show us as well. It has been amazing. Seriously, I think as soon as we started seeing those samples, that's what happened, wasn't it? It's like, oh my word, look what I can achieve with these. Look at this collection. It is incredible. Well, that's all we can leave you with. The details on the screen right now for that little stamp set that we've just shown you. Do tune in at 8 o'clock to see if we've got any more stock. In fact, don't go anywhere. You've got another hour with me coming up. That's